Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And welcome from me as well, Jan-Erik Frank.
And we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 5 for continuing action in the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12-goal tournament. And we have both of our teams on the field ready to go with our two top international umpires. And there you can see our two teams right there. And it looks like for the Hawaii Polo Life in the white jerseys today, and we'll see how different thing. It looks like Mia Cummins, she's wearing 2 today, so we'll get the players just lined up there as Tatu. It looks like we'll get our final. Now right there in the green we have Dead End Westhaven, and looks like they're going to have Augustine, I think it's actually Max, I'm sorry, playing the 1. And Evan should be playing the 2. Yeah, looks like playing the 3 will be Manu Vijamil and Santi Javajol. I want to tell you right here is Santi, and he said just getting all the jerseys lined up. And as they get picked up here, controlled now by, it looks like Evan, I'm sorry, wearing the 4, I think. We're going to have to take a look at this because as they mix it up there. They come across the center here now with Mia Cambiaso playing her second game today. And we do get a list right there. They come together, and looks like Evan's going to play the number 4. Max number 1, Evan playing the 4. Now that'll put Manu at the 2, and Santi Javajol playing the number 3. And all right, and so let's see for for the Hawaii Polo Life. Looks like Tatu's going to play the number 3. Mia's playing the 2. Augustine will play the 1, and Facuna Frezinet. And before it looks like we're going to have an open goal penalty 2 to start this one off. We're on field 5 this afternoon. And it looks like it's going to be Manu Vijamil to take this penalty shot. And wearing the number 3. A nice shot there. And they'll go back to the center.
So, dead end Westhaven in the green and white. Hawaii Polo Life in the white and orange, it looks like. As we've just seen that first goal from dead end Westhaven. Ball back in play. There she is with the number 2, Mia Cambiasso. Sends it over towards the boards. Now then, with the number 3, we're still just trying to get ahead on who's playing where exactly. So we apologise for just getting these numbers and these names to match. Very often we, of course, get a run-up or a rundown of how they say they're going to play, but as you've noticed, very often they like to just change their shirts around a little bit. Yeah, and that will be stolen once again in green. Well, we know that the number 2, that's definitely easy identifiable. Now then, Hawaii Polo Life on the move. Yeah, enough of a window there for Evan White to take that ball across the field. Evan White with a cut shot, nicely done. Still White. Now then, on the near side, tries to pick it up there, player with the number 2.
Looks like Santi.
That's Santi with the 2.
Zavajol.
Yeah, Manu Vijamil with the 3. Well, that would make sense. So, let's just go through...
and then you have Facundo. Let's see, on the other side we have Tatu playing...
Oh, what a cracking shot there.
Number 3, and so Augustine and... we have, it looks like Facundo Fresnet playing the 1 and Augustine Nero playing the 4. So we do apologize about that. We had new teams coming in. They switch the teams up a little bit to some of the numbers when they play, and very, very 2 strong teams here in the 12 goals. So that would put, as we said, if we go through it, Max Torqueville playing the 1, Santi Zavazol
the 2,
wearing the 2, Manu Vijamino wearing the 3, and Evan White wearing the 4. We'll make sure we're completely 100% on that with our field side correspondent, as we have Hawaii Polo Life with Facundo Fresnet playing the 1, Mia Cambiasso playing 2, Tatu Gomez Romero playing the 3, and Augustine Nero playing the 4. And here we go. Very, very tight-knit game here early on.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming in from dead end Westhaven. Trying to find his way through there. Stopped. And with the number 4 for Hawaii Polo Life, Augustine Nero, highest ranked player out there on the field. And that's a great pass for Mia Cambiasso. Cambiasso in hot pursuit there. Evan White right behind her. Takes the ball off. Mia Cambiasso, the 2-goaler. But it would appear that dead end Westhaven have gotten a better start here, leading early on here by 2 goals. Now a pick up by the number 2, Santi Javajol. Santi round the outside, still Santi. Can he get past Tatu Gomez Romero? Well, if he can't, that ball just on the line, picked up by Mia Cambiasso. And that could have easily been goal number 3 for dead end Westhaven. Out to the boards they take it, and we will have a whistle and I believe our first courtesy change.
All right. As they take it in here, they'll pick up here by Tatu. And they go to the courtesy change here. Now we're going to get a look at everybody. There's Max and Evan, the 1 and the 4. And Max has played very well. Number 3, going to be Manu Ijamil. So, yeah, it looks like Santi wearing the number 2. So we got the Dead End Westhaven team lined out there. And here's your Hawaii Polo Life team. And all you see there right there, and Tatu, the 3 and the 4. And, of course, you have Facundo Frezinet playing the 1 and Mia playing the 2. So, and that's going to bring us, after our courtesy change, going to set them up here for a penalty shot from the center of the field. Remember, we are on field 5 at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Beautiful World Polo League flags.
And it continues after a quick pony change with a knock-in from the halfway line after that foul that we saw just before they went and changed ponies. Here we go then, on the move once again, Mia Cambiasso. Ball comes off the boards. Of course, when it does, a new line is created. She's the first one on that new line. Picked up now here by the number 2 in green, Santi Javajol. Javajol trying to outrun Agustin Nero. Left behind for the number 1, Max Torokve. And nicely picked up by Evan White. Little tail shot there. But I think that might have been a bit of a narrow gap, hence why we have a whistle on said play. Here you can see it once again. There you go. So the result of that remains to be seen. We'll wait and see what our 2 international umpires decide on that play. There is the backhand, and just coming across ever so slightly over across that right of way. So, as a consequence of that, as you can see, an open goal penalty in favour of Dead End Westhaven. Open goal penalty 2. Teeing up the ball there, player with the number 3, Manu Vijamil. As he makes his way towards that ball, nice and calm. There is the swing, gets the high flag. Manu Vijamil, no mistake there from the open goal, 10 penalty to spot. So, nice little run here in the opening chukker for Dead End Westhaven, as the clock just coming to a minute and a half remaining to be played here in this first chukker. And of course, Mia Cambiasso, who played already in the high goal this morning. A lot of polo being played by her today, but great to see her also take part in the Sieber Memorial. As you can see on your scoreline there, 3-0 as it stands at the moment in favour of the green and white shirts, Dead End Westhaven. Now, we were talking earlier on about the all the different tournaments that we've got going on at the moment. We had the Sieber Memorial. We've got a double header, this of course being the second, but tomorrow we go back to the 6 goal, and that's also been a very exciting tournament thus far. So make sure you tune in tomorrow morning. The Polo School will be taking on Victory 2. Remember, Victory have a Victory 1 and a Victory 2 team. They'll be playing tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And then a very exciting match to look forward to, of course, will be in the Founders Cup, our featured match of the week in Group 2, the very important final game in the pre-round stages. So the third game for that group. Alegria taking on Akaya Polo. Make sure you tune in for that. That'll be on your screens tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Here we go back then to the action, and a nice little cut shot towards goal by the number 4 in green, by Evan White. Nicely defended here by Hawaii Polo Life. Out to the right-hand side she goes. That's Mia Cambiasso. Down comes the hammer. The near-side backhander intercepted straight away by Evan. Couldn't control it. And this could have possibly been a breakaway play for Hawaii Polo Life. Wasn't to be on this occasion. As once again, Santi Javajol sends a nice long ball downfield just ever so slightly out to the right-hand side, which of course gives Hawaii Polo Life possession once again.
A good start here. With 3 goals early. Kind of very similar to our game that we just had. Here's where the Amaro team started out very strong, and we came from the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Is the Sieber Memorial heating up as we start with our knock-in here by Augustine Nero. And they're going to find Gomez Romero, and looking down the side, looking for Mia Cambiasa. They played great today for Maltese Falcons in the World Polo League. And she's going to keep that ball moving. A little bit of a sword fight on the far side. And Santi Javajol tries to get a piece of it. Now it's picked up and turned around, taking the other way. Good hit here. Looking to get through the far side. I think I might run out of time here in our first chukker. And yeah, that's going to end our first chukker. So we'll send everybody off. Give them some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back for our second chukker, the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
All right, welcome back to CTV Sports as we're live from the Grand Champions Polo Club field number 5 for the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal, where we have Dead End Westhaven going against Hawaii Polo Life. Yeah, and we go through the players as we were just getting them all organized here this afternoon.
So, Dead End Westhaven in the green and white, led there by the number 1, Max Torokve. At number 2, Santiago Vajol, picking up a goal in the first chukker. Manu Vijamil also picking up 2 penalty goals in that first chukker. And, of course, at number 4, Mr. Evan White. Hawaii Polo Life, led by the number 1, Facunda Freginet, the 2-goaler. At number 2, Mia Cambiasso. At 3, Tatu Gomez Romero. And at number 4, Agustin Nero. No score from Hawaii Polo Life in that first chukker, but I'm sure that will all change as they come back out now for the start of chukker number 2.
You got it. So very good start here by the Dead End Westhaven team. And that's looking for a win here. They went up against Casablanca in their first game, remember? And we're just get a little time out here waiting on them. They played actually a very tight game. It was 10-8. With the Dead End Westhaven team against Casablanca. And then Casablanca, Amaro won today against Casa. So, like you said, it's evening up pretty quick here. So a win by them today will put them 1-1, as that's where Casablanca is. Also, Amaro with 1-0, and of course, first game here for the Hawaii Polo Life, and of course, this is the Sieber Memorial, named in honor of polo player Robert J. Sieber Jr. And he passed in a polo-related accident August 22nd, 1984, in Oak Brook, Illinois. And he was 29. His legacy continues with the annual tournament, and the Sieber family, huge polo family. And like I said, we his brother John and their family usually come to the games, and also have been given a lot of love to us having the tournament. Of course, the Gansey family resurrecting the tournament here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Last played with the Oxley family at the Royal Palm Polo Club. Now the defunct Royal Palm Polo Club, but was a huge polo mecca for many, many years, and also the Oxley family. So much love to them. And so it's a huge tournament here for us. And at a 12-goal level, it is very exciting. So 3-0 here after the first. Everyone back on the field. Second ball bowled in, and away we go here in our second chukker.
And once again, it's picked up just before it crosses that halfway line here by Dead End Westhaven. Remember, they're in the green and white. Mia Cambiasa with a near side backhander. Left behind for the number 3, Tatu Gomez Romero. Been with Hawaii Polo Life now for quite a few years. Used to play a lot of his polo in Europe. Great to see him also back here in Wellington and playing at Grand Champions Polo Club. Whistle will stop the action. Early whistle here in the second chukker. Again, it's going to go against Hawaii Polo Life. And an open goal penalty too for Dead End Westhaven, who definitely got the better start, picking up 3 early goals in that opening chukker. Santi Javajol 1, and then the 2 penalties from Manu Vijamil. This could now extend their lead to 4, as once again it'll be Manu Vijamil to take his penalty 2. Keeps it nice and low, no mistake. And there is that gap getting even bigger now. 4-0. 3 unanswered goals, Dale, by Hawaii Polo Life in that opening chukker. And at the moment, Dead End Westhaven are...
Yeah, Manu very strong from the penalty line, and a big part of the game, especially those open goal penalties. So well done, Manu, and looking very confident. So back to the center, and of course, for any of our new viewers, we do switch directions after every goal scored. Out the back door, it's going to be picked up here and controlled by Nero, left and controlled. Evan's going to come across, Facundo, rather than that. Getting a piece of that one, Mia. And loose ball play as Augustine. Across the field they go as Facundo, who we've been enjoying watching him at 2 goals play. One of the up-and-coming players. Nero down the center, looking for Frazinet. Going to get a piece of it. Good ride off here. And backed up cleanly by Vijamil. Not just scoring goals on penalties, but playing strong defense. Into the corner. And Santi Javajol is going to press here. Good ball control by Frazinet. Bounces off a pony. He's going to sneak through by 1 player, by 2. And shot on goal. Bounces off the pony. Does this ball have legs? And it's got the eyes, and it will carry through. So Facundo Frazinet will get his first goal of the day. And he worked very hard for this. We got through everybody here. And right here, as bad luck, as Manu was there, he took a swipe at it, just kind of popped over the top of his mouth.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky, but you got to give it up. Great play there by Facundo. Working very hard to create that space. He was in a little bit of a a jam there, a bit of a cluster of players, and well, the hard work then paying off, and he nearly, well, not that he needed to, but he got the chance for a second shot just to put the ball over the line, just to make double short. But once again, coming out of this little cluster of players for green and white, Santi Javajol. Nice ball upfield, sent back. Mia Cambiasso now then did that play with the number 1 on your shirt. You might have seen it, you might have spotted it. Facundo Freixenet, had he already taken possession of that line. Let's have another look at this here. Yeah, well, there again, that's a question of that angle. I'm pretty sure that's how the umpires will have seen it as well. A little discussion going on there. How did you see that last play, Dale?
Well, they came across here, and it looked like a T1 up here. It's going to be Nero. So, I'm going to go for this one. Yeah. Kind of scouting the field down there, checking the scene.
So with the number 4 then, Agustin Nero, highest ranked player on that Hawaii Polo Life team. Remember, 2 5-goalers, Santi Javajol and Manu Villamil, both of 5 goals. But then, of course, Max Torokwai and Evan White playing off 0. And Mia Cambiasso and Facundo Freixenet also playing off 2 goals each. So that is where that comes from.
All right, so big hit by Nero, and then it bounces right there off the pony, and then pops right back to Tatu, and then they come flying in there, and they get a little right-of-way violation. Kind of some really quick line changes on that play. Not just being hit, but remember the quick line change could happen on deflections. That ball popped off of Tatu, and most of the time you'll see when a ball does pop or hit off a player's pony, usually, 9 times out of 10, but there is that 1 or 2 times that they don't have the right of way, but the ball bounces off. Usually the player hits off it because you would think it's coming off their own horse or off their body, so they get possession. But there is those couple times that it doesn't. It'll be for the opposing player. Here's Nero with the penalty for 60-yard shot. Well hit, but off the right side.
And I need to correct myself. Apologies. Evan White, of course, coming in off 2 goals, not 0. And that, of course, makes it 12 goals apiece. Mia Cambiasso 2, Facundo Freixenet 2, Tatu Gomez Romero 3, and Agustin Nero 5. That is 12. But for Dead End Westhaven, Max is the 0-goaler, Evan White 2, and then, of course, the 2 5-goalers. That's how you come up with your 12. So, courtesy change. We're in the second chukker.
Good shot of Max here. He mounts up. You can see some of the safety gear the players wear with the elbow pads, knee pads, of course, goggles, safety goggles. And Manu Villamil here on the chestnut, ball-faced chestnut. There. And very strong 5 goals also. We got everybody. Nero, Javajol, Villamil, very strong 5 goals. But one of the things I love about the 12 goal, and we always talk about it, is the watching the 2 and 3 goal players, and even actually the A-rated players and up, because at this level they give you the ability to really raise your level. And you can watch a 12-goal team go to a 15 or 16-goal team very quick, especially when you see Mia very strong on 2 goals, and Freixenet, 2 very strong 2-goalers, both of them, and when they play above their handicap. And Tatu is he was even higher, so he knows the game very well, and this is a skilled player. So you can turn, with good polo plays, they can turn their if everybody plays a goal better, it can turn a 12-goal team into a 16-goal team. And Vince, even with the Dead End Westhaven team, with Max plays if he plays better, he played at a goal. Evan plays up 3 goals, and of course Manu and Santi, they play at their levels. They play more like 6-goal polo. So it's gonna be a fun game to watch. 4-1 here as they get it going, controlled by Manu. He'll turn it around, leave it for Santi. Javajol down the center, looking for a green jersey, but turned around quickly and controlled by Tatu Gomez Romero. As we click down to 3 minutes on the far side, it's going to be controlled by Facundo Frazinet. Flipped around, and once again, the pace is picking up here in this 12 goal. Everybody turning and burning, and the 2 5-goalers are going to meet there. Frazinet, Javajol, and Nero. See what happens here. It bounces off a pony.
Yep. And as you can see here, it's on the boards. Now then, coming down the line, the top of your screen. And that's where you're going to get that whistle. Quickly taken. As you said, Dale, they're picking up the pace. A broken play here. And this could be another chance, a counter-attack for Dead Westhaven with the number 2, Santi Javajol. Getting the putter out. He's got traffic in front. Traffic coming in from behind. Keeps his composure. Cracking goal here by the 5-goaler Santi Javajol.
Yeah, enjoyed watching Santi play last year. He showed us that ball control he has, that skill. Watch how soft he is with the ball. He gets it moving nicely, just gets it moving and keeps it up in front of him 6 or 7 times, but he keeps that ball right up in front of him, has no problem. A lot of the players these days, we've been watching Heta Castagnoli and even World Polo League, they like getting that ball up in the air now. And they'll tell you that they find it to be more of a true ball in the air sometimes when you're dribbling it, because it can hit a divot, hit a horse. There's a lot of things that can go, wrong when it's on the field. Even this very smooth field at 25 or 30 miles an hour, it can change. So you see a lot of that going on. All right, they're gonna have a penalty 5A here. Pass this tick back to Hawaii Polo Life, looking for Mia.
And she's doing a good job at the front there. She had to watch, get out of the way there. There was traffic coming once again. Santi Javajol, again, a little bit of a traffic jam on the boards. Ultimately, it'll be left for Augustine Nero. And Nero drills one into the danger zone. Cambiasso wanting it. And cleared just in the nick of time. But they haven't contained it. They've cleared it. Cambiasso taking the ball round all of those defending players. Still Mia Cambiasso. That was all above board. Cambiasso just staying with her man. Tatu has the ball taken off him. And Dead Westhaven away for a break. And that is Santi Javajol. Little cut shot there. He's put it maybe a little bit too far over, but he's doing the right thing, taking the man, and now on the near side. 1, 2. That's how you get it done. Cracking goal.
Wow, that is a beautiful run here by Santi Javajol. Just talking about, watch this. When he goes to speed stick, watch his little bay mare pick up. He didn't even have to. Actually, he didn't have to even use it. He just held it in the air. She went to the next gear, puts Frazinet on his hip, and then Santi switches to the near side, gets a little help from the mare at the end there. She kind of kicked it into the goalpost, but a sensational finish by number 2, Que Golazo, Santi Javajol. And that will end our Chucker. So stay with us. We'll be right back. 2024 Sieber Memorial.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And Yan, once again, 3 goals in the first chukker by Dead in Westhaven, 3 goals in the second chukker, but Hawaii Polo Life getting on the board for Kuna Fresanet, so 6-1.
It is indeed, they did indeed, but at the moment, Dead in Westhaven controlling this game, and they've done so since that first ball was thrown in 2 chukkers ago. You join us now, and a warm welcome once again to the second game of our doubleheader here of the Sieber Memorial 2024. We're coming to you from Grand Champions Polo Club on field number 5. And if you have just joined us, Dead in Westhaven, they're in the green and white shirts. Hawaii Polo Life in the white shirts with the very nice sleeves there.
Yeah, pretty cool looking jerseys. I love all the jerseys. We have every team's very stylish these days. On the ball as it pops off right there, and you have a player riding in from behind as looks like Nero's just going to slam on the brakes there, taking pose, wait for the player to come up. Either they ride in underneath the shot or they give him a play. So that was going to give him the open goal penalty 3. And I believe, we'll see if, I think it's going to be Nero who's been taking the penalties, but maybe Tattoo. Well done. Tattoo Gomez Romero will take the penalty 3 and pick up his first goal today.
Yep, and a very important goal as well.
I think it's the first open goal they've given him.
Yes.
So very good job by Dan in Westhaven to keep the Hawaiian Polo Life off the penalty line. And like you said, a couple early fouls just by Hawaii Polo Life. Otherwise, and then one in the second. Otherwise, pretty tight game here. Out the back door, picked up here and taken forward. And Hawaii Polo Life turning it on here in the third chukker, as it's going to be Facundo Fresanet. And he's very good with the ball. 2 goals. Look at this drop play to Nero. Everybody's turns quickly, but it's going to be Tatu to turn it up. Everybody picking up a man to help him out. Ooh, bad luck there. But they're going to be giving 1 play as they were turning out in front. Now the ride-off by Javajol. And going to get whistled up here. So see what happens. Ball gets kicked. Live ball, but they're going to give him 1 play based on the clearing. It goes on the neck, and I guess they didn't like that. I guess they didn't go with the uneven ride-off on the turn to the left. And that's right around the 60-yard mark. So they're going to put Tatu just scored on, remember this field here, field 5. You can see the cars in the background there, runs along Lake Worth Road. So it does run east and west, and the flags are just dropped down right now, Yan. So not much wind out there.
No.
Tatu Gomez Romero. Open goal penalty 3, no problem.
So 2 back-to-back open goal penalty 3s here from Tatu Gomez Romero. He'll be happy with that to bring his team back into this game before the halftime break, which is still a good, or just under 6 minutes away. So a little bit of catching up to do, but I think this third chukker is the chukker in which Polo Life have now found their rhythm, are starting to play. And we had a little bit of a riding in from behind there. If you look at this again closely on the replay, here you go. They line up on the halfway line.
And the ball comes out at an angle there.
Yeah.
But remember, a player can't just disappear.
No.
And so on those plays where the ball does change line, and we talk about the quick line change, where if it does go out, now if a player's blocking you, then you get the next play, but you got to still let that player clear out.
Of course.
And even if you have control of the ball, and you're going, say you have control of the ball and you want to go from left to right and try to run around a player, if you take it from to the left and back to the right and you go to run with it, you still got to give that player an opportunity to move out of your way. You can't clip him or rub the back end of his horse. And in this case, remember, anytime we have any uneven ride-offs, they're going to move the ball. So uneven ride-off in the center of the field, they're going to bring it down to the 60-yard mark. And it'll be Manu Vijamil, 3 for 3 from the penalty line. Now he's going to get a 60-yard penalty 4. Look at Manu.
Nicely
Well done,
done,
buddy. He is on fire.
So, well done indeed, and that puts them back to a 4-goal advantage, 7 goals to 3. It's still a lot of polo to be played here in this first half between Dead End Westhaven and Hawaii Polo Life. Balls come back into play. And again, just after that throw-in, another whistle on the play.
It comes out the back end. And bad luck here for Santi Javajo. He turns, and he kind of turned across the line. It ended up on his near side, but he turns across the right-of-way. So he has to give one play. And I think Hawaii Polo Life was looking for maybe possibly a penalty 3 on that play. But I don't think anybody was down. I don't think anybody was out the door there. You'd have to have somebody downfield to pass to on that play because you're going to move it. You're moving it 60 yards, 150 yards there. So you're moving 90, good 90 yards. And that's pretty good. That gives you a good opportunity. And back in the day, a lot of times they did those from the spot on those plays, But then, you line up. So I like the way they move the ball now. And it's going to go back to Romero.
Blocked. Another shot here. And then on the second attempt, it goes through. No mistake.
Nero.
So Agustin Nero also now getting on the score sheet.
So, Tatu Gomez Romero does what he needs to do, lays it down in there. Once again, the bounce off the pony, but like you said, Nero following that play in. And that'll put it within 3 with, good 4 minutes left. Look at this. We got a breakaway here. Who's got the foot? Who's got the horsepower? It looks like it's going to be Nero, Augustine. And that's the way you do it, power polo.
Yeah, like I said, Dale, they've come alive here in this third chukker, and they needed to. All of a sudden, things seem to be going their way. So, they were down by 5 goals at the end of the second chukker. They've done a very good job coming back. And at the moment, they are just down by 2 as we have slightly ahead of schedule courtesy change. Remember, they're trying to sort of implement those courtesy changes around about halfway through a chukker.
Well, by the time you get back with 4:18 on the clock, you're going to have your, 20, plus by the time you get back. And then you play a minute. You have everybody down on that end also after the goal scored. Well, at least, 80% of the players running towards the goal. And so implemented well. You will see a little change here and there, but it's fair for both teams. Sometimes you do have teams on either side, Jan, and then that's a little bit different. We have a team on but both teams have all their horses, and they try to set that up where you have the horses. But sometimes you will have the horses on different ends, so that'll change because you got to have a ball bowled in. We talk a lot about that in the umpire meetings, how to handle that situation. And to make it fair for both teams on the bowling.
And Hawaii Polo Life winning another throw-in, and that's important. If they could get another couple of goals, or at least one, that would definitely go down very well. Cambiasso, as it's turned around by Evan White. So, Dead End Westhaven. Yeah, maybe just needed a little bit of a shake-up here. On the move, Santi Javajol, near side. He's got a two-man line of defense right next to him. Evan White will pick this one up. He will leave it once again for Javajol. And we have a whistle.
Okay, so after the bowling, they get control. And then they gave it up, and the Dead End Westhaven team was taking it down.
Yeah.
And looked like Mia was trying to get out of there. And you see her looking over her shoulders.
But that's when we had them when that old line continues to still be the line.
Yeah, well, so look like she might have, I could understand her thought, trying to get out and, timing wise. But, as long as they stay consistent on the movement. But like I said, with Santi, remember Santi, there was no contact. She didn't block in a way that the thing, still. But the problem is they want you to take the most direct route out. And so what happened was she would have to come across, you know what I mean? So that's just where it is. So and then when you turn and you go. So at least they'll stay consistent on it, and then the players will adjust. But that's where the actual rules is said, that the players must take the most direct route out, and sometimes most of the time it takes a player completely the opposite direction. Sometimes, So all right, so they're gonna bring this one down. It's gonna be Vijamil. Or the 30-yarder, or the 40-yarder, I'm sorry. And, he hit that one well enough for the 60.
Well done indeed. Once again here, another cracking goal brought to you by this young man with the number 3.
5 from the penalty line.
Incredible.
Wow. And that's good shooting. 2 penalty 2s, 2 penalty 3s, and a penalty 4. And that ball was well hit. That was good enough for a 60.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So Dead End Westhaven looking good from the penalty line here in the first half. Backed up cleanly. Taken forward now, and it's going to be Manu Vijamil to work it around the far side. Gets a little help from Javajol, taking out the man behind him. Nero's got to come up, but it's still going to be Manu working it down over center field. Turned around and controlled now by Cambiasso. Mia. Oh, yeah. Going to let the gray pony run here. Mia is going to get out in front. Oh, well done. Good hook by Max because she was off to the races. Look at this. They get it back to her, though. If it stays on the field. Oh, bad. Oh, yeah. It's going to go through the goal. So the layup shot, keep an eye here on Mia. And that was Facundo Frazinet was actually hitting it back to Mia.
Yeah, but
and smoked it from what? Good 120?
Easy.
Well done, Facundo.
So
That'll be his second goal today.
Indeed. So they are coming back, still down by 2. A good minute and a half remaining here in this first half. And I'm sure Adolfo will be down there somewhere, supporting, coaching, and advising.
He was coaching him this morning.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, good job. Did a good job. Yeah, he let you. First, I had an interview with Adolfo way back, and he wasn't into coaching as much. He was funny. He said, well, he actually likes them to be able to try to do what they think they should do, and then he adds.
Oh, what a lovely goal. What a lovely goal here by Evan White on the near side. And that keeps them very consistent. Remember, they scored 3 goals in the first 2 Chuckers. They've now done exactly the same again here in Chucker number 3.
Yeah, Evan, this bad luck there, Mia was going to take forward. I was saying Adolfo, he said on his coaching, he likes to add things, but he also likes them to kind of choose what to do, and then he likes to fill
Initiative,
yeah. So, and then he'll add in because he thinks that brings the best out of the players, which I agree. On the bowling here, and it's within the 30 seconds here, Jan, so it's probably going to end our first half. Let the umpires work it out. We'll take another look at it before as the players are riding off. They all come together here, and right there you can see Looked like we all clustered together, 5 players. We'll let the umpires work this one out, and we got a match for you here. We'll be back for our second half of the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Okay, welcome back, everybody, and we're getting ready for our second half of the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal live from the Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 5. Jan, what do you want to go through the team one more time?
Yep, I'll be delighted to, Dale, in the green and white shirts. We have Dead End Westhaven, who got off to the better start, especially in that first chukker. Max Torokvai picking up, he's the number 1 player of 0 goals. At number 2, Santi Gervajol, he's hit the target on 3 occasions, all out of regular play. At number 3, Manu Vijamil, and he's been absolutely 100% off the line, be it the penalty 3, of which he scored 2, the penalty 2 he scored twice, and also a penalty 4 to his name. So that's a total of 5 goals there just for him. And of course, at number 4, Evan White also picking up a goal in the third chukker. Hawaii Polo Life, as I said, coming out of the starting blocks a little bit slow. 3 unanswered goals in that first chukker. And that team is led by Facundo Freginet at number 1, playing off 2 goals. Mia Cambiasso at number 2 of 2 goals. At number 3, Tato Gomez Romero, he picked up 2 goals in chukker number 3. And Agustin Nero, the 5-goaler, also picking up 2 goals in that third chukker. Well, that was the chukker in which Hawaii Polo Life started to step it up a notch or 2. They beat Dead End Westhaven 5 goals to 3 in that third chukker. And they needed to come back strong because they are still down by 3. It is 9 goals to 6 as you join us now for the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, and Tatu Gomez Romero just made a penalty 4 there, Jan, because we had a penalty at the end, if you remember, at the half. And we let the umpires work it out. They had a penalty 4 in favor, and Tatu Gomez Romero, no problem, dead center. And that is great shooting by both teams from the penalty line. And they've mixed it up a little bit. Augustine Nero took one in the third, and now they pass the stick to Tatu, so they're hitting the ball well too. Now 9-7, so very, very tight match here for our final match of the day. As we said, we had great polo here. If you want to go back and check it out on CTV Sports, you can check out all the games. Oh, a little bit of a miss hit here on the knock-in, but he's going to get back quickly. Good recovery as Mia Cambiasso pressing him there to get him to release that ball. On the outlet pass, out to the side, looking for Javajol, and Santi will pick it up and work it forward. Takes him out away from Nero, leaves it for Evan. White will put it back. Now the rotation, and picked up and taken by, yeah, that's good work. 12-goal Polo, man. They're rolling there. That's good communication here.
Oh.
Look at his shot on goal. Ooh.
A little bit of Nick roll down in that play.
Just wide. But I love the rotation and the ability to pass the ball back and forth. Evan, Manu, and Santi working there. Max has been doing a great job, too. This should be a fun half here. On the knock-in, it's going to be picked up here by Romero.
So, Tatu Gomez Romero and Agustin Nero, they will be the 2 players. Here he is on the ball to drag and pull that team. I'm sure they'll have used that half-time break to just adjust 1 or 2 things that they needed to change in their strategy. Cambiasso just overrides that one. But they're going to get a lucky break because Tatu saw it coming. He slightly overcooked that one. That one will go over the back line. So power play now from Hawaii Polo Life.
Yeah, working it down. Positive possession on the knock-in. Working it all the way down. No goal, but good control. Have a good rhythm going. Took them a chukker or so, but they, 5 goals in the third chukker.
Here we go then.
On the knock-in.
With the number 4. Oh, he'll leave that. Nice little trickery there. Santi Javajol. Monster drive. Gets it well over the halfway line. Tatu looks over his shoulder. We'll check. We'll stop. We'll turn. We'll cut in. Well done, Tatu. And out to the left-hand side where he saw player there picking up that ball with the number. Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky there for Facundo Freginet as he took receipt of that ball, and a slight little deflection, putting it over the sideboards.
No change of possession. And they'll count it out, 8 seconds, the procedure. And I think they're going to go the Kersey change with 3:38 left here in the Ford Chukker. So when they return, they will have a change of possession and that going to dead end Westhaven. And a good shot there. If you that's field 5, you have field 4 to the east. And then, of course, you have 1, 2, and 3. If you're new to the Grand Champions Polo Club, remember you can go to gcpolo.com, and you've probably seen a couple of commercials today to download the app. And, of course, you can watch all of the games also on our YouTube channels, different platforms that you can watch. I want to thank everybody. We've had a lot of people sending messages in today, Yan, watching the games, enjoying the polo. We've had a lot of we've had so much polo going on. We've had the women's league, like you said, and they've been playing. They were the 6, 8, 12, and of course the 26. And also we've had the kids polo has been going on at Centralita Polo Farm, and I think you had over 40 of the young polo stars playing, young ladies and young gentlemen playing. So that's very cool.
And don't forget, we've also started this week. Really glad to see that's back. The Sunset Chukkers on a Tuesday night.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. That game, I enjoyed that game. You were at the field, and we did it live here on CTV Sports and Sunset Chukkers, where we had a lot of our polo school group. We had Phil Gutman playing with Ray Rafool. Ray, he liked playing and everything. He's such a cool guy. Ray had 2 goals and 8. And Shannon Casey, she was phenomenal. I hadn't seen Shannon play this year, but she scored 2 goals also. And Patricio Paz played for the Rafool Polo. And then we had Grand Champions Polo Club, White. And with Meredith Lovegrove, she is playing amazing. Polo school graduate with 2 goals. Rebecca Cohen, also one of our graduates, with 2 goals. And then Pablo Spinacci and Santos Bellini. And you never know who's going to play now because we have a lot of the World Polo League players, so make sure you put that on your list every Tuesday afternoon, of course. Sunset, Chukkers, and cocktails. Here we go.
I remember last year when we had all of a sudden Lola Castagnola.
Yeah, remember we had like the Hall of Famers came out and were playing. So you never know who's going to play in those games. And, of course, if you're interested in those games, you can talk to our general manager, Cale Newman, or, of course, the director of operations, Juan Bellini. And the polo school is in session if you're looking to play and learn the game. Here we go. Back and forth. Getting picked up here now by Nero.
But that'll be taken off him by the number 2 in green, Santi Javajol. Here he is. Just taking his time to decide where exactly he wants to play. This one's going to go out to the right-hand side. Now a monster shot over towards the boards. Excuse me. Pick up there by the number 3, Mano Vijamil. But Mia Cambiasso read it well, sends it back to the stick of Tattoo. 1 touch, and then he turns things around. Nicely done. Now then, Agustin Nero will pick this one up and run with it. Tattoo also coming back from the left-hand side. Look at this, straight to goal. Tattoo Gomez Romero has all the time in the world and gets the putter out. And that is another cracking goal for the 3-goaler, Tattoo Gomez Romero.
Yeah, that's his great polo there. Started with Mia, and then what's great is what Tattoo on the right side, he actually finds Nero in the center of the field, and Augustine hits a huge ball, but Tattoo was already running around the outside, and he actually was in the middle of the play. So great rotation now by Hawaii Polo Life, and a 1-point game as we click under 2 minutes here in the 4th.
Ball back in play on the halfway line. Now, can they win the ball again? Yes, they can, and they're on the direct route to goal. It'll be Nero. Nero, look at this. Will that ball bounce? Oh, unlucky. Just had an awkward bounce.
That's it.
Did it go in?
Yes, sir. High flag. High flag there, Jan Frank.
Looked like he...
Off to the left side, but watch his cut. Watch his shot. Drags it in, and energy.
Oh! Wow. I stand corrected. Thank you very much. And a cracking goal once again here by Polo Life. Rusty Nera picking up his third goal of the match, and that makes it 9 goals apiece. So 18 goals scored, and we're only in the fourth Chuckerdale.
Yeah, they're going to maybe go here 4 in a row as Augustine Nero is going to get another breakaway. As we click down in a minute, look for the cut shot. There it is. That ball. Ooh. Or Remington.
Yeah, very unlucky. But
just off to the left. That's probably going to end the chucker. Yeah, that'll end the chucker. So when we return for the fifth chucker, we will have a possession knock-in for dead end Westhaven. We'll be right back. Stay with us for our fifth chucker play. Okay, here we go. As the players enter the field, down from the far side, our 2 mound officials there in the goal mouth. And we've got a nice crowd out there for our afternoon game. Mia Cambiaso, number 2 for the Hawaii Polo Life. And, wow, very strong third and fourth chucker by Hawaii Polo Life. Like I said, it took them a little time just to get the wheels rolling, but once they got it dialed in, they had 4 goals from the penalty line. And as I said, they're passing the stick around. Augustine Nero made the first penalty for her, and then Tatu made 2 penalty threes, and another goal by Nero and one by Facundo Frazinet, which actually looked like a pass to Mia, but the ball went in by itself from like 120. And then they came in and scored 3 unanswered goals in the fourth chucker, a 4 by Tatu and one from the field and another one by Augustine. And here we go. On the knock-in, it's going to be Santi Javajo.
Now then, let's see how they respond. Oh, and that could be a quick turnaround here. Now, did she get on the line quick enough? No, she wasn't that quick. Not much in it there. She nearly would have gotten away with it. And that ball will go out to the right-hand side, looking for Evan White. Slightly overshot. Agustinero. Didn't see that much of him in the first half, but we've seen a lot of him in the second half. And I was just, as you were going through the players there, Dale, I was just looking at the score sheet here, and Chucker won. Remember, Dead and Westhaven winning that Chucker 3-0. Well, Chucker number 4, it was exactly the opposite when Hawaii Polo Life scored 3 times, and Dead and Westhaven not getting a single goal. And the 2 chuckers in between, well, 3-1 in favour of Dead End at the end of chucker number 2, but 5-3 for Hawaii Polo Life. That's where the big turnaround came, which, as you can see on your screen, has brought them to 9 goals apiece.
So 2 players coming together now. Now remember, they are not using the challenge system, but they will be, Yan, using the challenge system in the semifinals and the finals. The 12 goal, not during the regular play, just the triggers with the third man / IRO. This play, the ball gets hit across the center, and I'm sure they're going to talk about it because you have contact between two players. So they want to see which player actually had the lesser angle in the right of way. And it looks like they're going to march this ball to the center. So in favor of the Denon Westhaven team. So uneven ride-off. A little bit of rub, changing, exchanging paint there a little bit, just racing and rubbing, each player trying to get to that right of way. And so penalty 5B, and it looks like they'll pass the stick to Evan White. And that's what they do. They get Evan going forward and put Santi in the rumble seat.
He will leave it. Now there's the drive. Look at that, straight down the field. To the front door. Will that go? Will it go?
Wow. I mean, that ball would have made it from center. Another one. They tapped it about 15 yards. He hit about 20 past the goal.
Here we go then. Tatu Gomez Romero. Which team will go into double figures and by doing so take the lead? Will Denon Westhaven retake the lead, or will Hawaii Polo Life take the lead for the first time in this match? Oh, a little unlucky there. A little deflection coming off the man with the number 3. So there will be a change of possession, and it's going to go in favor of Denon Westhaven.
Yeah, bad luck. This is good. Well, if you're watching, remember when you're at a game, keep your head on a swivel. Always keep your eyes on the ball because that was just a little mishit. Sometimes it will scoot off the field there. So you're always going to keep your eyes on the ball when you're at the games. Just bad luck. And they give the change of possession. Here we go. Picked up, turned around by Max. Ooh, bad luck there. Mia's going to jump on the right of way.
Yeah, a little unlucky there. This is a very nice pass coming from the number 2, Santi Javajol, feeding the ball up to Evan White. And there you see Mia Cambiasso, who had already firmly established herself on that line. Unlucky there for Max Dorogvai.
So from the spot, penalty 5A, and 9-9. Maybe we're still discussing this play or getting everybody lined up. Once again, not much wind blowing this afternoon. And it looks like all the umpires are now in possession. And maybe still chatting about this one. Okay, so we guys got a timeout. Just checking the field, taking any debris or making sure safety. So they'll take a moment here just to get that organized. As you can see Augustine Nero there and Tatu Gomez Romero kind of talking about the next play. As they have been changing, passing the stick, as we say, every so often. Sometimes Augustine takes the dead ball plays, the penalty 5s and the knock-ins, or sometimes Tatu does. And also on the penalty shots, they've done the same. And both of them have been very successful. Either whoever was taking the possession or control of the ball has had positive plays, so very good job by these two with me and Facundo in the front. And the same thing, Max and well, you have Max in the front and Evan. Kind of it looked like Evan wearing the 4, but he plays a lot in the front. And then you get the rotation from Santi and Manu in the back. Here we go. Now as you can see how Mia's going to rotate around behind this time. So a little different look here by Hawaii Polo Life. Now she'll go forward. And Tatu's going to go ahead and hammer one down the right side, but that ball probably will just trickle across the end line. And we'll get a possession now for Denon Westhaven.
So a little under 5 minutes, clock ticking down, 9 goals apiece. It seems like both teams are a bit reluctant to get that next goal.
Yeah, now that you can see now that it's even, you can see they're starting to slow it down a little bit and figure out, hey, what plays are we going to use now? And dig into their playbook And here you go. Nice give and go. And this is what I said. Now they're going to send Evan White forward.
And Evan will get another touch. Romero comes in between. In comes Max Torokve. Near side backhand. Nicely done by Cambiasso. Great image here. Also looking from the drone, of course. Over on the far side. Once again with the number 4. Nero.
Yeah, great shots all day long from our camera crews. Just done a phenomenal job. The videographers all day long today from our end zone, center cam. Just bringing it to you all in 4K. So it's been great viewing for your viewing pleasure. Back and forth here, as you said, Yan. Both teams being a little just not pushing it, not taking any chances.
Exactly.
They don't want to make any mistakes.
Exactly.
And but that's good polo. They come together here, and non-call is Santi Javajol will take control.
Yep, takes it over to the boards. He's got the number 3 just behind him, Manu Vijamil. Still in possession, Santi Javajol. Yeah, she nearly got there again. Mia Cambiasso. Now then, left behind for Facundo. Fregenet tries to turn it. Facundo will leave it for Augustine Nero. Yeah, he's saying, get out of my way. That's my line, my ball. And umpire sitting or watching right there. So here we go then. Hawaii Polo Life. Another monster shot. Cambiasso just tucking in behind. Well, he read that really, really well, did Augustine Nero. He had a feeling that might be the case. Now, has he overshot this one? Or can he keep it in play? The cut shots.
Ooh. Had to go for the offside open shot, and he almost finished it.
Who did we see who scored exactly that goal?
We've seen a couple. Grant Gansey had an amazing one with his the other day in the high goal. And it's going to take us to our courtesy change. And I think Juancito had one, didn't Juancito? We've seen a couple. We've seen some great goals this week. It's just been the polo has been phenomenal from like I said, from 6 to 26, all the different games. We'll have continuing action tomorrow. Start out at 10 a.m. And we're going to go back to our Halo.
6 goal, yep.
Halo 6 goal.
Polo School taking on Victory 2.
Right, which is 4 chuckers.
Correct.
10 a.m. And then the feature game of the day.
Yep.
Where you will be out at the Grandstand Field, Grand Champions Polo Club, 4 p.m. And we'll have our special guest here in the studios. So tune in for that, as we have a special guest every Sunday here in the studios, CTV Sports Studios. And that's been a lot of fun. I'll be in the studio here with the special guest. And like I said, we want to thank Fred Mannix, was our first guest last week for the finals. And we'll have a guest every weekend. So make sure you tune in. It's always fun having special guests and what they bring to the game and their views and
their take. Yeah.
A lot of fun. So I want to thank all of our guests that have been coming. And looks like everybody. It's going to be a little bit longer on the courtesy change. They said we had a ball down on the far east end of the field. Everybody was changing on the far west end, so it'll take a little bit longer. It's like you said, we always keep that around 45 seconds. And like you said, I'm interested to see the 6 chucker. Going to be
make or break.
Going to be make or break. It's going to be cool to see what happens, because I know each team, now that it's tied up, you're going to see some phenomenal horses come out, and maybe some different set plays or design. We'll see how they enter the field. Here we go. On the knock-in, Santi
Javajol. Nice long ball, not quite over to the halfway line. Turned around and picked up. Look at him. He jumps on the line straight away. Augustine Nero. He'll send it back. Nero, but can he outrun Vajol, I don't think so. And not only that, Manu Vijamil coming back to just make sure that they keep that back door firmly shut. Oh, second chance, more or less a repeat of the play we just saw. Just wants to get in a position to open those shoulders. Yeah, it takes a shot. And then the whistle will stop the play for Augustine Nero.
So bad luck from Vijamil when everybody was going, Santi. And then Santi tries to come back. Then Nero tries to hit it there. And we'll see what the umpires decide on this. Because you have two players together there. Do you have a blocking? Do you have hitting into a horse? They'll have to look at it and see where the player was actually lined up on that play. Remember, the umpires are okay. So they had a foul on the play. Came to the third man. Going to turn right here. And looked like he was going forward, just hit off the boot. So they had a foul, and they said no foul on the play. So they'll go to the bowling from the center to the boards, which Hawaii Polo Life had a bit of an advantage here because they're right inside the 30-yard line. Bad luck there for Augustine Nero, as he had the opportunity there when they're in front, right there about the 30-yard line, actually, out the backside, tattoo, and you're going to get it right there. Player riding in from behind, and so the Hawaiian Polo Life will get the ball back, and an opportunity from the penalty 2, open goal, 30-yard shot, and they have been 100% from the line. We'll see who they decide to take. It looks like it's going to be Tatu Gomez Romero.
And that would not only be his 5th goal, but it also would bring his team in the lead for the first time and into double figures. So a triple whammy here. Easy pickings for Tatu Gomez Romero.
And is that their first lead of the day?
That is their first lead of the day, yep. It was 3-1 for Dead End Westhaven at the end of the first, 6-1 at the end of the second, 9-6.
They've been chipping away.
They've been chipping away, and, well, if you chip away long enough, eventually that tree will fall, and this is now what's happened. Now let's see how Dead End Westhaven will respond to this, which is, of course, pressure, but we are still only in the 5th chukker, Dale. Remember, we have and you called it, a whole 6th chukker yet to play.
A big ball down the far side. We click down under a minute, and we're going to get a breakaway here by Evan White. Evan, oh, what a play. Leans way out of the saddle. Can't take it forward on the next shot, though. Leaves it here in control by Nero. He'll work it down. The gray pony. Ooh, tries to get out in front. Evan gets a piece of his mallet. Then they get it back to Nero, but rotation. Javajol goes to the near side back shot. Little trouble there. Into the boards it goes. Turned around by Vijamil. Good ball control. And look at this. With 22 seconds on the clock, Mia going to put a ride-off bump on him. Now 14 seconds on the clock. And Santi tries to get through the hook of Tatu. And we have a whistle on the play. So that will end the chukker, so we'll see what the umpires decide on this. And you don't want to miss the 6th and final chukker. It should be a incredible one to watch. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. As you can see, 10-9 there. We'll be right back for our 6th and final chukker. All right, so as we wait for, we got everybody ready to go here for our sixth and final chukker, and we did have a penalty as Santi Javajol was going to goal. So an opportunity. Dead End Westhaven has not scored a goal in the last two chukkers, the fourth and fifth, and now an opportunity by Nana Vijamil, and he gets the penalty 3 and stays 100% from the penalty line. Goal number 6. Well hit. Good shooting here by Nana Vijamil. 3 penalty 3s, 2 penalty 2s, and a penalty 4.
So that then brings us to a total tally of 20 goals in this Sieber Memorial game, our second of the day, of course, 2024, as the ball is back in play on the halfway line. Now then, Santi Javajol. Nicely done, straight through the middle. Can he control it? What's he going to do here? He can't play the under the neck. He's too far downfield. Once again, Manu Vijamil looking for a little gap. Yeah, cheeky little play. Oh, well played indeed. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, it started off when the player in front of him just wouldn't move. So just a little flick of the wrist. And cracking polo here by Manu. No, beg your pardon, by the number 2, Santi Javajol. Here we go. He steals the ball.
Well, both of them actually working well together, huh? And gets the finish.
Yep, he's 4th.
Yeah, they went a little cold in the 4th and 5th, and now coming in hot and taking a 1-goal lead in the 6th chukker.
So, what will the response be from Hawaii Polo Life? Ball back in play. But once again, Dead End Westhaven win the throw-in. And Santi Javajol. Very nice ball. And you can see how he pushes Mia Cambiasso out of the way. And that will... Oops.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us. Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us. Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us. Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us. Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us. Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. As looks like we have everybody lined up here. As you got a few players, a goal mouth down there, and we had a couple injuries, so we have some replacements coming in. We have a Lanuse coming in for Max Sorkove, and we have Alfonso, who was coming in for Mia Cambiaso, as Mia actually hurt her wrist. So everybody, both players are still at the field. It seems that they're right. But we have some replacements to finish here in our 6 chukkers. So thank you for your patience, everybody, with 5:17
left on the clock in the 6th and final chukker. And just to remind you of where we are with this Sieber Memorial game, we've got Dead End Westhaven in the green and white shirts up against Hawaii Polo Life. Dead End Westhaven are currently in the lead with 11 goals to 10 in this, the 6th and final chukker. So still plenty of time remaining in the 6th and final chukker for Hawaii Polo Life to try and turn things around. And as Dale was just saying, Mia Cambiaso sustained an unfortunate injury, but she's okay from what we understand. And we've got Alfonso Nero, the young man in the dark trousers or the dark pants in the Hawaii Polo Life shirt, coming in to replace Mia Cambiaso.
Okay, so as I said, Yan, so Alfonso Nero, as you said, thank you. We get them lined up. And then Lorenzo Luce, also filling in for Max. And as we continue action here, very tight game. And both, so we have on two different teams, of course. As I said, Max playing for the Dead End, Westhaven, and Mia playing for Hawaii Polo Life. Here, back to the action. And wow, 1 goal difference here as they spin this one around and take it forward, and it's going to be Vijamil. So he's had a great game here as Manu, loose ball play, Tatu come together, Manu and then we get a whistle on the play.
Yeah, I thought he might just get away with it there, but it wasn't to be. Let's have another look at this here. There you see the player with the number 4. Yes, Florencio Lanuse. Cute, Lanuse. Lanus.
So it's French and Lanuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. To play a lot of polo with his father.
So decision has been made on the field. And Hawaii Polo Life, Dale, are going to get a chance to draw level. And, of course, that would be half of the job at hand to get done, because if they draw level, we might indeed see overtime, if daylight permits, of course.
Yeah, yep, we'll see, because we're in the final chukker here. And like I said, it's been very close game. When we had a break in the action, looks like they're going to go the courtesy change here, so we get our final courtesy change of the day. And there'll be a little break in the action once again. Looks like we're going to set up for a penalty shot here to finish, and both teams have been 100% from the line. So it's going to be Tatu Gomez Romero to do the honors once again with 4 penalty shots, 2 penalty threes, a 2 and a 4. And here he goes again.
Deflected, picked up there around about the 30-yard mark. But you can see how Hawaii Polo Life they need, and they want to push as much as they possibly can. But this could be a breakaway play now here for Dead End Westhaven. Clock, of course, ticking down with the number 3 once again. Vijamil slightly topped it, and there you can see in hot pursuit Lorenzo Nero right behind him. Oh, good pickup on the near side. Just running out of space, but that pushes Hawaii Polo Life deep over into their own half. Alfonso Nero, yes.
All right, so on the knocking once again, going to be picked up here again by Tatu Gomez Romero, and you can see right there, Florencio Lanuse in the dark shirt. It's going to be easy to keep an eye on, and they both replacements have come in and jumped right into the gear. So
not wasted any time. Picking up, and that's a nice little backhand pass. Oh, intercepted now then with the number 4 on the move. That, of course, is Augustine Nero. This for the equaliser. Nero sends it slightly over to the left. Nero with the cut shot. No, he's going to try and tap it in. Unlucky. Very unlucky there.
Well done, Florencio.
Very well done.
Nuse, yeah, jumping right on it. And picking up the speed there as Augustine Nero was off to the races, and great defense by Lanuse just to push him wide. And now they'll control as we click down to 2 minutes.
So it's make or break time. Yeah, they want to try and come in very early, try and steal the ball if they somehow can. Hawaii Polo Life, there he is. Tatu Gomez Romero, the backhander, won't get through, or will he? You can see him waiting there while he's still got possession. There's the shot on goal. And that is going to put him right back into this game. Augustine Nero picking up the equaliser with a minute and a half left to play.
Yeah, just bad luck here as Santi, Joe, he had an opportunity, just bad luck. And go back to center. Anybody's match now, 11-11. And we'll click on to about a minute by the time we get this ball bowled in. So, final minute of our 6th chukker here on the center on Mount Official. Clean bowl and stopped in the front.
Now then, who's going to win it? That's a very big step in the right direction. Looks like it could be the team in green here, Dead End Westhaven. Yeah, around the outside. Santi Javajol feeds it up nicely to Mano Vijamil. Vijamil, can he keep it in play?
And now it's in the air. But it looks like a few players going to change horses here. They're going to play this out. 36 seconds. They're going to get one more run. And they'll have to play it out. Now they're looking around trying to see. But it looks like a few players have changed horses here. So we'll see. They're going to go for this. Here comes Hawaii Polo Life.
Tattoo. Yeah, he's got to keep an eye on that clock. He's just got to send it deep now into the opposition's half if he can. Clock, as you can see, ticking away. There comes that drive over to the far side. Nearly picked up very well there by Facundo Freginet. And we're going to get a whistle on that one.
Yeah, you're going to get one here. And we'll see if time ran out or if they still have time on the clock. All right, they're going to put 5 seconds on the clock. Open back shot right there. And that's where that ball is going across the field, 45-degree angle. And remember, the buzzer beater is, that said. So they'll go ahead and put 5 seconds on the clock. Now, ball placement will be the big play here. So we'll see what they decide. Is that ball they're going away from their goal, and so they'll probably drop it from the spot. Yeah. It's going to be from the spot 5A and 120, about 100, between 100 and 100 and 100 yards and 120 yards, right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Basically, off the center. You saw the center. That red flag is just off. If we go to the right here, you'll see this. There you go. There's your center. And putting 5 seconds on the clock as there was 2 seconds. Remember, if there is a penalty at the end, you always put 5 seconds on the clock to give the team the opportunity. Now, they're going to get an opportunity here on the shot. So here we go. You're going to go for it down the center. Stopped. Backed up. And we're going to OT. We are going to OT. So we will have sudden death overtime here. And we'll send everybody off one more time and let them get organized with some ponies as the sun sets here on the beautiful Grand Champions Polo Club. And stay with us. So, sudden death, first team to score will win. You don't want to miss this sudden death over Chucker 7. So, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. As we're very quick change here as both teams ready to go as the sun sets. So, Jan, Edik, Frank, we have a bowl in pretty much right in the center of the field here, and sudden death overtime. So, first team to score wins. What
Indeed.
Do you think? What do you think?
Dale Joseph Schwitz. I think this is it's like you could flick a coin. You flip a coin here. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Both of these teams have played an absolutely astounding game of polo. Hawaii Polo Life, as we've been saying throughout this game, got off to a little bit of a slow start. Dead End Westhaven very quick to start scoring, especially in that first chukker, and it all turned around in chukker number 3. When Hawaii Polo Life scored a cracking 5 goals against the 3 coming from Dead End Westhaven. And then, surprisingly, that must have had such a knock-on effect because Dead and Westhaven did not score a single goal in Chukker 4 or 5. Started to regroup and pick up where they left off in Chukker number 6. But we also saw a cracking goal from Augustine Nero in Chukker 6. And that is how they left it after full time. So, as Dale was saying, 7th Chukker golden goal winner takes it all, basically. So whoever scores first will win this Sieber Memorial game here this afternoon. So best of luck to both teams. It's going to be a little bit in the lap of the Polo gods who are, well, the Polo god himself.
Okay, now remember the buzzer beater is in place here, Deanne, so if they do get to the end of the Chukker, if it goes that long and you get a shot, remember, before the second horn, then it'll count. Sure, we'll probably see a goal by the way these two teams have been playing so well. Here we go. And
it'll be Dead End Westhaven who win the throw-in. That's already a big, big step in the right direction. But now then, can they finish it? Hawaii Polo Life need to be very careful now not to allow any bigger mistakes. And we know, it's going to continue with the number 4, Evan White. They're getting closer and closer to that goal. Still in possession, and we have a whistle, Dale. Now.
Oh, so they come together here. Oh, right there. Yeah, you're going to get a reaching call there, and that's a good call. The ball was out the right side as they were taking it in there. A Dead End Westhaven. So.
Well, let's see where they.
Yeah. I think it was right around the 60. So
that was
see where they decided to place this ball. Yeah,
exactly. That's the big question now. Where's that ball going to be dropped? And you can see it's being moved. So a little bit unfortunate, and it looks like it's going to be an open goal penalty too. No less.
Yep, and well, like we said, both teams have been phenomenal from the penalty line today. Just dead on, so they'll drop this. It's going to be Vijamil. Oh.
Do you know what? I wasn't going to say anything because I was just about to say, well, he still has to score. And I thought I'd just let it happen, let it wait and see what happens. And,
just offside. Right?
Just off to the side. So
very close.
There is still life in this game. And very much hanging on a string here. Hawaii Polo Life. But now they have the upper hand. They, of course, have possession. The ball coming in with a knock-in of their own back line. Stopped at the halfway line. And Hawaii Polo Life could still steal this right in the nick of time here. Tatu Gomez Romero over on the far side. He's got to get past that Santi Vijamil. Slams on the brakes. Has a little look. There is the cut shot to goal. And there it is, Dale.
Wow. Tatu Gomez Romero is going to put it away here. And here's the final replay of it. Brilliant shot as he takes it in. Shuts it down. Has the open space. Oh, and he just gets it away, and a great finish there. So what a game here by both teams. Jan, so first overtime game. So once again, so for Jan, Eric, Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. So I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.